We can try that in between games. Yeah.
That would take one thing off your plate.
Yeah, maybe you can join, because like this is emitting Wi-Fi. All right, Dom, we're live. That's emitting the Wi-Fi, so maybe you can, if you join that, you can connect to the Wi-Fi, which is also connect to that.
Okay. I don't really know how it all works,
but I both do and don't know.
The app is like is getting signal from all the cameras, essentially.
Yeah.
And then it's
The app and the camera are connected. Yeah, they're the same company.
To feel them now.
All right, we are live here, folks.
Do you like that or hate that?
You posted it, Dom? Nice. We have Goddard 3-5 on the season, taking on Bomenblit 4-3, maybe 3-4. It should be an interesting game. Bomenblit's first real look out on a lifetime game. Goddard has been built for the moment this year with a night game and a Wednesday night game to start the year. One of the more high-powered offenses. Bomenblit's looking to figure it out a little bit defensively.
Flavor and texture and everything.
It's because they're a little lighter. I can do more stuff with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with the other ones though. Like if you gave me these ones, I'm still not mad. You know what I mean? Like.
You could pick.
We got a couple camera angles here tonight, folks. We got that one in right. We got this one for double plays. I'm going to have to move.
Your head is way in the way.
Directly in the way.
Ooh, yeah, we do have a sponsor for today.
Who's this brought to you by?
This is brought to you by Goddard Glam, right? Our first game. That's Lisa Ushkowitz, if you will. She's offering 10% off to your first spa treatment. She does Brazilians, eyebrows, tanning. I have been informed you have to get naked for 2 of those 3. And if you're like me, you can get naked for the eyebrows too. She welcomes it. So
is there a promo code or something they can give?
You just tell them that you're with you're with Marlboro Softball. She'll give you 10% off your first treatment.
First wax
service. So get your ladies out there, men, get your bush maintained, do whatever. She does it all. She waxes a hell of a pubic bone. That's what Ush says. So, all right, was that
I don't know that from experience. So.
Jeff Goddard leading us off here. And see what this Goddard team brings. A little new lineup. Last time we saw them too, right? They usually Mark's leading off.
Faris is going to have a day here.
Gonna pop out.
High fly. Is that Juraski out there? No, that is Juraski.
That is Juraski.
Looks like he's not wearing socks.
Yeah. But they're probably just very pale.
They are.
Faris is a mutter. His mother was a mutter. His father was a mutter. He eats the slop. He loves the slop.
Darren Saylor steps in.
Foul home run first at bat.
Oh, nah, he's not going to waste it that early.
Look at the guns out by Darren. He must have got a little nookie from his wife this week. He's feeling strong. Oh. That's a no man's land. Great play
by Eric. Way to track that.
Just off cameras.
Folks, it was good.
Nice sliding play towards the fence.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be better.
All right.
Not a foul homer, though. It's big for the bet.
2 looping swings out of the Goddard squad to start.
Not great, right? Cowboys have been a little short with everything. First, 5 pitches in.
All right, one of the hottest hitters in the league. Also swings a good bat. Takes that first pitch. Short and outside.
We got a full booth tonight, fellas.
We do. We got a full squad. He's going for it. I think that's going to be a little bit short. He missed it. Juraski's underneath it. Wow. Faris gives us a little nipple rub. He is in it right now. This is going to be his magnus opus right now.
Yeah, I totally know Magnus Opium.
If I didn't get pings in that draft last night, Faris was going to be one of my primetime guys, just from experience of playing in them with him for 2 years. Electric.
He's a principal, folks. That is the caretaker of our youth in action. Let's see. They talked about some changes. I already see one. I see Will Perez at third. Gomolka at short like usual. Darren's going to go to right center. It looks like Mark is going to go to right. Ant is going to be at second. Lenny's going to be at first.
So
Nick's going to go to left center.
Left?
Wow, Mike Heights, while the sun is still out, is going to be in left field, folks. Where's Steve Blackburn? Steve, Mark needs a talking to. It would be hysterical if when the lights went on, Mark and Heights switched. That would be wonderful.
Becker, I'm not sure if he swung 3-1 to start the game there. I was not locked into the first couple
Just
pitches.
the first pitch was a strike on Jeff. So it's, I think, 2-2. The effervescent Stephen Fry coaching first. Effervescent. Is it worth it? Is it Maybelline? What is it? Maybe he's worth it. Maybe she's worth it. We got 24 viewers, folks. Welcome to the game. It is bottom of the first. Goddard squad went quietly. 1, 2, 3. 3 easy pop-ups. Jeff's going to pitch to Juraski. Let Juraski lead off here, right? I like it. Is he a normally leadoff hitter?
Kind of.
He's got a little pop to him.
He's a veteran hitter.
He's got a nice tan, too.
It does look good.
You could tell he doesn't skip his
His stash
bicep
looks
day
good, too.
at the gym. Oh, he's swinging
And that swing
3-1.
looks good.
It's right over Antarono's head. That's a great piece of hitting.
He's popping swing. He's really been the only one hitting for them all year, too.
Yeah, you're swinging 3-1 as the leadoff. You got to get a hit, and he does. Tony's everyone's favorite dad bod, Rozier's. I would like to see Tony get going. This kind of sloppy weather seems like a Bomenblit day. That's another ball by
good ball.
Antarono, just out of his reach. Darren's got a cannon, but he's going to throw it to second. Gamonga's going to corral that. Runners on the corners. Tony self-described as cranky today, but maybe a couple hits will do him right.
Cranky just means he's going to be really mad at the ball.
Yeah.
Feel bad to be that clincher today.
This game could have a 3-run lead in a hurry with this batter up here. Oh, he rolls over. They're going to try to turn 2. Perez, and they're going to get 1. Never get him. Runner from third is going to score. They got the first out. That's a big out.
Lineup doesn't get any easier, though.
Yeah, Richie's up here. He could definitely hammer a ball. He got speed on the bases still, only 1 out. Tony doesn't have to run. That's a win-win. It's a high fly ball. Heights is going to... Nick is going to steal that from Heights.
Oh my God.
Heights was going to tell him to take it as he buns into the ball.
Nick ran a long way for that ball, but if you hear him call it, that's a guy that you kind of let go.
Figure out how do
You're not fat enough, dude. Just get over it. Yeah, we got 2 outs. Got a runner on second. Eric tagged up. Just get over it, dude. You can't be me. You can't be as fat as me.
I just wanted to sit there comfortably.
This is another Bomenblit here?
No, this is Joe Tracy.
Oh, this is Joe Tracy. You know, Joe Tracy, he could be anyone. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup if he gave me 100 tries. He's going to hit the ball hard. Gamolka's going to scoop. He's got to make that play. Wow, good play. Lenny, yes, nice soft infield.
Nice to have a
says Joe
tall first
Caputo.
baseman there.
Yes, he saved their bacon.
What's up?
My guy.
What's up?
Yeah, we got a new one. They sent me the wrong thing. So I have a new one tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
They sent me one for like Cox Cable.
All right, maybe I'll come find you tomorrow. Or
I'll
Friday.
meet you tomorrow.
Okay. Good luck tonight. We're gonna get the fireworks, baby.
Yeah.
See with his pants blown.
Humid is
Yeah,
not
well.
good for the fats.
No, the fats don't do well, or the women with hair.
This is going to be let's see a couple fireworks.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Two good
We're ready.
games tonight.
He's not good. Pez is not going silent tonight. Evan Abrams' bold prediction is that Pez goes silent tonight. And we can, that's at plus 20,000. Pez goes silent tonight. The longest odds, John Mellencamp will win an Oscar before Pez goes silent. So,
You like to use that reference.
yeah, it's so
It's
good.
a great one.
Big John Mellencamp guy.
That's a 1-0.
It's 1-0. It's top of the second.
What's your favorite John Mellencamp song?
Oh, man.
Jack and Diane.
It's your fucking, yeah, Jack and Diane is probably it's just a little ditty. You know, about 2 American kids growing up in the heartland.
I don't know if you could say it's just a little ditty these days, though.
Well. Yeah, I saw, dude.
That needs to be.
That's why he's the 12 and Steve's the 13. Honestly, it's that gun from behind home plate.
Next draft we have to do best catchers based on their role.
Best arms. Wow.
Yeah.
Cannons behind the plate.
No one who you're not stealing on.
Wow.
Could do like a quick, we could cut it down and do like maybe 3 instead of 4 guys.
Stealing in this league would be absolute mayhem. Could you imagine they allowed it? All right, Antorano's stepping up. He's been on fire this season. He's cooled off a little bit as of late, but he's ready to get hot again. That's a good base poke. Ooh, okay.
What a throw by Joe.
That was the Mamone special. Threw it 8 feet, but it got all the way there. Look at Bobby Fry's also running down first base.
Yeah.
That's
Brings up Kamoka.
that's
Kamoka down in the lineup, it seems like a little bit these days.
he's gonna nuke today. He's gonna try for sure.
That's
gonna be
bro.
foul. That's Darren Saylor's special. Estimation.
5 or 6.
Yeah. Because he can do that.
Lengthens it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I don't think he's going to be a 600 hitter for the season
Well, it's
and do
definitely
that.
cooled down. He's definitely cooled down from the hot start that he had.
I think he hit
Well, I think
450 with pop. That's your 5-6 hitter, right?
Yeah, I can. Yeah. They also have been off Union Hill, as we always highlight.
He's going to go for it again.
Off
He
the
might
end
be
of the
just a
bat.
little bit short. Oh,
Very off the end of the bat.
and that was my eventual point. He could hit a ball over the fence, but he's also going to do that 2 out of 3 times for sure. I almost would like to see him. I mean, he's at Union Hill, so only one guy on base, no outs. I'd like to see him just hit a base hit to the right side and
Get a hit.
yeah.
Don't try.
That's not the time.
Yeah, I agree.
Plus, when you hit one foul like that, as the pitcher, you're like, now you clock it in your head that he can go and he's trying. That's a great ball up the middle, and is going to round third. That throw's going to be on time. Oh, Bobby Fry just cannot handle it.
It's tough. I,
What play at home?
yeah, not many catchers, if any, make that play.
Correct. Yes.
It's just a tough
but
throw.
I
You gotta
think
just eat the run there, throw
I
it to
think
second.
but
now,
in that case where the throw is beating the runner by 4 or 5 steps, it's worth a shot.
yeah, but the issue now is you have
guy
Heitzer
on
up,
second.
loves to go to the right side,
Yeah.
Padola's in right field, who doesn't have the strongest arm. Mark's just gonna score the merry-go-round stunts.
Oh, that's a ball here. Cheers. What's up, Frank? How you doing, buddy? He's swinging. He's going for the gusto. That's a ball to left field. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Wow, he dropped that ball. You got all of that one though, bub.
How does that ball not get?
It's humid. That was like the ball that Mendelssohn dropped the other night. It kind of went into the glove and popped right out.
That's tough.
Yeah, I think he
cut
did.
to the right camera. Sorry, folks.
But also, look, Martin, can you rewind that? Go back on the feed.
I didn't cut. You couldn't see it.
Okay. I don't know if I think he just aggressively point.
That hit his glove.
He's saying did Nacho touch Heitzer? Wow,
Oh,
that's a
I don't
foul
think so.
ball. Yeah, I think he was just aggressively pointing. I don't think he. Nacho already made that mistake once. He's not going to do it again.
Even if so, I don't think folks are going to call that anyway, because didn't it happen in a recent game and the same thing?
You would have to see it. It was a little bit different when it's happening on the third baseline because that's kind of where they're looking to left field. All right, so we got 1 out after that error. No run. We got 1 run in. Antorano scored. We got Mark. Man, a double play ball would be cumbersome here.
I mean, that would
And that's a good short pitch to try to get it.
get them out of this inning when they would have 2 outs already.
Rolled over. Oh, a bad bounce. All the way to the fence. You cannot die for that ball.
Oh, you got to keep the. And
This is
Jake's-
going to be a home run.
Yep.
Well, it's going to be a single and a 3-base error. Wow, that's a 3-run single. Little League home run for Jake Heitzner. And that is, he smoked that ball though. And that kind of,
But
he
that's-
got it so high and it kind of came down. I kind of understood when Juraski's running in, that ball dropped real fast. I thought it was going to carry a little farther, but that's what, 5 runs on the inning, only 1 out. Oof, should be 4 runs and 2 outs.
I'm not mad for shoveling the
Lenny's
You gotta
got a
get
pretty-
different piece of equipment, that's all. I appreciate everybody that worked on the field.
You honestly catch that ball on left, you don't get that weird bounce at third, and it's just a tie game. But this is how Marlboro softball is, baby. The nickel and dime. That's the Doug Cohen rule. The Doug Cohen effect, the nickel and dime. I look how good Nick DiNapoli. Nick DiNapoli looks like he fell out of a Hollister magazine every time I see him.
Either that or Abercrombie.
Abercrombie, yeah,
One
one
of
of those.
those.
Yes. That's an illegal pitch. He cannot do that. And it's
That
gonna
one
be
section
short.
of the ball that just smells like fragrance no matter where you go.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great ball. Tony's over his head. He smoked that. He did that against us. Remember, Joe?
That can't happen.
That's a big double.
No one knows he's got that sneaky.
He had his one.
Yes. I don't know why he tries to pull the ball so
I
often.
think so.
His swing to right side is so pure. Wow, this is Hemp's field aura guy. Hello.
It's just Tony didn't even move. He just planted his feet and just stared at it. Like, you gotta try. He didn't.
I think he was shot from the start.
Come on, I need 2 hits out of
You should be out of this. You should be out of this inning. This is the time where Logan hits a ball at the middle. They're playing him too deep.
Yeah, I like the swing.
Wow. All right,
I
you're
like
asking me to catch that.
I like that swing.
That saved the hit because they played him very deep, and that would have beat them.
He might just miss away.
We would have been burned right there, dude. We would have moved Curdy in, and he would have been screaming at us.
That's a great swing. If he waits a hair longer,
Yes, he's got a good swing.
he just needs to
He's
wait.
figuring it out.
Yeah, he is.
All right, now just hitting 410 on the season. We'd like to see that number. Wow, that's gonna drop. That's gonna be a hit.
It's a line drive.
Line drive in the
Put a
book,
line drive in
Notch.
here. Look, ready? Line drive.
Nacho, we're just trying to get you to hit 420. You're so close.
Oh, look, line drive. Come on, Notch, chill away.
Hey, those play in this mud.
They do
in this
play.
slop.
I want Faris to get
Yeah.
that ball. I would like to see him. I'd like to see
He
him.
backs up a bunch, right? Oh, no, he doesn't.
That's a little bit high. We're back to the top of this lineup, folks. They got 12 guys, or they got all 13 again?
12.
12.
They got some 5.
5 in. They got 2 outs here, or 1.
Oh, we have 2 outs.
Jeff, that smokes a ball in the hole by third base. That's going to score the 6th run of the inning. And now you got a very dangerous Darren Saylor up at the plate with 2 runners on and 2 outs.
This game could get out of hand.
Vinny Spitz.
I love Vinny Spitz.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out
can
Vinny
nuke at
Spitz.
this field, even though with that
Largest
big
man on
fence.
their team. I don't even know how we missed it.
Over it, yeah.
Great question. Only lefty too, or the power hitting one.
You go for it all.
Yes,
That's
Saylor.
big. Nacho is going to round third. He's going to score. Jeff is going to
How's
stop.
it feel? How's it feel?
That's a great ball.
How's it feel?
His wrist is injured, folks, but our own stat guy is
Darren,
also
Darren,
a
how's it feel?
trainer.
This game may get late very early.
Actually hurt, or is he just playing it up for the folks?
He likes it. He's prime. It's a prime time injury. He's going to baby it.
Oh no.
I don't think he's going to miss this ball. That's also an illegal pitch. That's a great ball. This lineup will do this to you right in the middle. Jeff is going to come around and score. Darren's going to stop at second.
Move everything over.
Another big hit by Nick Toronto. Everybody's going to hit here. And Toronto started this inning, if I do declare. He had a nice ball up to the right center, right over Richie's head. Faris better protect himself here because I think that's where he's going to go. Hammer ball up the middle.
I think this ball's going right center
They're
field.
playing him pretty deep. Wow, that's a good pitch.
It's a good pitch.
A little nickel and dime, a little nibble. 7 runs. You got to stop it here.
Yeah, you gotta stop the bleeding.
It's
somehow.
illegal. No. Wow.
Yeah, right to him.
All right. And that's Joe Tracy.
Well struck ball.
Yeah.
Got 8-0, bottom 2.
Okay, we got 8 runs in. We got 8-1, bottom 2.
Can I be completely honest with you? 8-1.
Yes. You guys all picked Bomenblit, and I was the only one that picked Goddard.
Can I? No, but can I tell you this? This game's over.
You think so?
Yeah, over.
You guys were all
It's over,
You
it's
guys
over.
were all singing a different tune last night. I'll tell you that.
Dude, I picked Goddard to win 15-5.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was Ocean Hemp.
Yeah.
What?
They're already,
Oh,
they're
wow.
already calling it in.
They got like a little, Martin,
They've
if
already
you go
called
there,
it.
they got like a little Buddha with a shot set up. You should show everyone that. This is how much.
They just did a
little
get together.
bottom of the second.
In the bottom of the second. Like, yikes. And I say that as a team that did that.
Yeah, you have.
Where did that sun just come from?
It's still raining. Not sure where this just came from.
What a terrible job by the weathermen today. A bunch of pussy rain forecasters
Hey.
here.
I'm pretty sure this is the only place in the entire state that did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, somehow. Poured everywhere else.
You know, as soon as I put those golf clubs in the back seat, I knew they were gonna play.
Steve, right.
Yeah. I wasn't going back home, I'll tell you that. All right, so this is Joey Bomenblit.
Yes.
They're just the Russian nesting doll of a family. That's gonna drop foul. New life.
That place got made.
Like if you reached up Richie, Eric would be underneath, and then if you lifted up Eric, then Joey would be underneath. They'd be the perfect Bomenblit nesting doll.
Goddard would be dead by the third inning.
Did you see that? Fogarty's got a flashlight on.
Love this man.
Sir.
What's up, baby?
Good idea.
Oh, that was crisp.
Justin, run line.
I hope
Wow.
everybody got to hear that on YouTube.
Wow, Frank or Mel, we love and appreciate you. Okay. Oh.
What is happening?
Big drop, right?
Yeah. Second easy drop.
Make sure you're paying attention. So I'm here.
Ray Porzio does have a hose, and he can make that play at home plate. I will say. All right, that's the first out, even though it should be the second.
Bats after Cowboy. You all can treat.
Make sure we get it out.
Now Cowboys get
We're not anywhere as good.
right up the middle.
That's all right. To Antorano, he's not going to drop that one.
Mic him up, or Mike will pick it up.
Wow, that's right. I got some Uncle Arnie's on the line with Ben Kessler here. I forgot about that. That's wonderful. I'll share that on. I'll share an Arnie's with you. All right, we got 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom 2, 8-1. And that is Darren Wald going to very unathletic Jeff Goddard making that play. And that'll end the. He looked like he was on ice. Did you see that? Maybe that's just the footing. I bought new turf shoes. You guys said you would shame me if I wore them, so I just wore sneakers. I pussied out. I just want you guys to be my friend. I want this to be a safe space, but apparently
It is a
it's
safe
not.
space.
keep
It's a safe space to get made fun of. Not the
I
energy
think
you
it's
want.
less of a safe space if we lie to your face.
True. Fair, true. Fair, very true.
And that's a lesson for all you folks at home.
Guys, this game is brought to you by Guided Glam. You too could also make a little donation to the broadcast equipment, and we'll advertise your goods and wares. Nacho, you did the hard part. Got to the ball. You got there. Even called off the pitcher.
He called it confidently too, like so confident.
That's Jeff. That's because Jeff's got to make that play. He's got to call that ball. He's got to make that play.
No, Nacho's got it.
No.
Marty, do you have any extras I can steal?
Nobody better.
All right, we got top of the third. Yeah, when someone says nobody better and I'm getting into the plate and I know there's only 6 people worse statistically, you know, it's a shot to my confidence is what it is.
I did see some today that
Nobody
said that,
better.
and it's like, you know, besides the MLB players,
Yeah.
the high
Yeah.
ball, C guys, C guys.
Most D chips. All right, he tried the nuke his first time, was a little short. I'd love to see a ball to right field out of him.
You don't even like have to try.
I think what they're saying, Don, is there's nobody better that's in the batter's box, and there's only one person in the batter's box.
Keep it apart.
Joe Tracy underneath it. It's going to make that catch deep
That ball
in
went to
left
left
center.
field. That one
Line
was
drives
on.
are
You
better,
left.
guys.
Yes.
That is a bad
Ball
ball.
not carrying.
Where's Anthony DeMarco? We need White Lightning here. You got to talk. You got to talk your boy out
Yeah,
of
not the Dark
that
Knight.
swing.
We need White Lightning.
Right. We need White Lightning to turn him into the Dark Knight. That's what we need. I'd love to see 4 balls to right center out of him every game. He would hit 550, and this team would be a wagon. Mark had a nice hit up the middle of his first at bat. He's coming up with 1 out, 8-1, top of the 3rd. Team Goddard is well in hand of this game, even though it is early. Bomenblit has already done. They've already had a little bit of a powwow. Look at Conti over there.
I was just flicking it the whole time.
Mark is going to test out Tony, and that.
At one point, I actually walked in the dugout, and I think I
Try a skinnier guy, pal.
Plenty of them. A very skinny dude.
Heights hit his version of a nuke, and Juraski dropped it, and that was really when the wheels started to come off last inning.
And yeah. And they get beat.
Kelly Kidney. We are.
Tries him again.
It was a good swing, but I mean, that's a great inning.
Heights is
Great
too
1,
good.
2, 3 inning.
Kelly, unfortunately, where.
Okay, but they got bottom.
Are we zoomed in at all, Martin, behind home plate?
No, I don't think so. I'll check.
We might be a little bit. We should be able to see 3rd.
Dola, Steve Frey, Bobby Frey.
Kelly, we're going to work on it for you. What?
No, Dom. It's full, Dom.
It's full. Yeah. Because of where the backstop is, we do have another camera that kind of covers first base that we are going to switch to. You can at least see the guy playing.
I wonder if they like reposition.
I don't think so, because Fogues likes to lean on the fence in between innings. He like puts his fingers through it and he flirts with Ronnie.
Put the camera up. They measured.
These are .3.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying during the game.
We can move it. We're going to work on getting you some full view of 3rd, and then we have the other camera that goes to 1st. So, Kelly, we appreciate you. We're going to get upon it.
I think we need to see.
Get down on it.
The backstop just moved.
How you going to do it if you really don't want to dance? By standing on the wall. Padola up here. Everyone says Padoya. Is that his name?
No, it's Padola.
It is, right? Idiots. All right, bottom 3, 8-1. Bomenblit needs to cut this down a little bit here. I know it's early, but want to see some life here. We got Padoya, we got Padola, and the double Frey, the back-to-back Frey. Gio's in there somewhere. Maybe the Fauci make a play. Oh, he dropped it. Wow, guys.
Almost made the dive
Just
play.
out of frame too. I think that's why we got to show 3rd a little bit.
We could
Great effort.
We could back up the backstop a little bit.
Yeah, that's the issue. We need to go further back. Maybe we can go, see how it's lower? We can get farther back. Maybe we just go a little bit lower and say, fuck it. Let's try that for the next game and see how we like it. Wow, that's the Dom DeFalco school of hitting, that backspin.
That's what you get when you chop at the ball. That means it's too deep.
All right. Oh, that was a foul out?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Because the first pitch was a strike and then 2 straight.
Gotcha. Well, if you're going to hit 2 foul balls, make sure you don't have a strike on you first. That's my advice. Steve Fry, smoke a ball. Kamolka's going to make a nice play. Good throw. It's not a bad ball. That's a good play. That's out number 2.
Fucking bad on.
I wanted to bring the quick one where you get blue, green, red, and black. Yeah, I need to get one of those. I'm not gonna really.
Team Bomenblit seems a little bit tight to start this game. I know they're down, but I think there's a lot of ball game left and they need to
I
not
just think that
panic right
they
now.
don't play good enough defense as a team. This is, I said yes, they're always playing from, every game I see, they're playing from behind. So it's like, they did come back against Marone. So at least you have that frame of reference. That's the ball going to be eaten up by Jeff. Going to make that play. That's another quick inning.
I mean,
Tell you what, if you could hold Goddard here, the bottom's coming, you got your top coming. It's a long game still.
They
Top
let
of the
off with
fourth.
2 straight hits, and they're going to be going into the 4th inning, just finally getting back to the top.
Dude, it's like every single game I see them play, like you say they're playing from behind, but there's no energy. Like, I don't feel like this team has a singular chance to come back. Like, this game, like I said it when it was 7-1, this game's over.
They came back against Morone. Similar deficit at swing. But I think that is exception, not rule.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that.
I think they need to throw Jobu out the window and just pray for Jesus.
Yeah, somebody needs to drink that shot that's next to Jobu, maybe put him away, get fired up.
The problem when your pitcher cannot be your juiciest guy. Like he can't, like that's the problem with Baiko's team. Pez is the most fiery guy, but at least you have Cord and Matt Hill. But you can't have your pitcher be the most emotional guy because he's got to be an emotional anchor for the entire fucking team.
But also, like, the whole engaged pro team has no marbles.
None.
No marbles.
Their pitcher is the one.
Only one with marbles.
That's
They
bad.
have no marbles.
that's the. This is Ginger Ale saying this is a marbleless team aside from the pitcher.
No marbles.
You had no marbles.
All right, well, Perez, he smoked the ball his first time up too, right?
Yes. Single. Yes. You have no.
Gonna hit it hard again. That one's not gonna take a weird bounce. That's a great fucking play. That's what they need. We need to hear some nice snappy gloves. We need a quick 1-2-3 inning. They need to make the bottom of this Goddard lineup take 2 innings. They cannot, the top cannot fucking start next inning. They can't allow that. Jake, fresh off his Little League home run,
Well, he got all of that one.
he hit a single.
He hit it to the other field, bro.
Ooh,
Oh, Joe.
that was a little high. That's the backwards K.
That's tough. Playing with the height.
That's only one of the 3 Ks.
Told you. What'd I say?
Now you owe us one at the dish, bud.
I told him. I said he was getting a K.
Faris said he was getting 3, and I don't know if that's because of his political affiliations, but
Sarcona fresh off a rope of a double.
wow, he's nibbling away.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Look at this section right here for us.
Guys, that's Queens Boulevard right here.
6
Getting the
feet
boots
or-
of pizza.
And I eat like a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Thank you,
We
Joe.
love and appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Good luck next game. And to only you, not the rest of your team, because I got Baiko. Oh, he's going again. That's what a great
Have a
swing
day.
again.
Right guy.
Atta boy, Lenny. Atta boy.
Have a
Great
day,
swing,
Lenny.
Let me tell you, I played with Lenny and his brother-in-law Tommy last year. Just genuinely 2 of the nicest, most down-to-earth people you could be teammates with.
He's a
Just
lad.
absolute
Yeah.
people.
Oh my
Just
God, that bug
fantastic.
went right in my fucking eye. He had a good swing in
Good
his
day.
first at bat. I'd
Good
love to
day.
see.
And obviously he used to be like, he's like one of the league greats. Like he was one of the best players this league's ever seen for so many years. From left center field to right
Great
center
sit.
field to first base.
3-1 count here. Faris has got a battle back. Best 3-1 pitcher in the league.
So I'm
That is in fact true. See, dot.
On the money. Don't even question it.
Come on, Lokes.
Look at this illegal pitch Faris got going on here.
Oh yeah. I'm doing it the
Come on,
same
Logan.
exact pitch that I did to Jake. Oh.
Oh, I love it. Juraski's under it.
2 good swings at it.
Yeah. I don't hate it. Is Gio not playing? He's hurt.
No, G's playing.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he
Is he in
brought
the
his plates
lineup?
too.
Fucking Jeever.
That's Jomo.
And napkins.
Jomo Pizza Break, guys. This pizza break is brought to you by Queens Boulevard.
Queens.
And this game is brought to you by Guided Glam. Get your women over there. Get your tan. If you're like Joe Mamone, you'll probably need a tan before you go to Aruba, you know, just to get a base. Just to get a base.
Keep your ladies clean if they're into that sort of thing.
If hygiene is for you, then Lisa's your girl. All right, we got bottom 3 here. Bottom 3 or bottom 4?
Bottom 4.
Bottom 4. Sorry, that's our scorebook guy. Fucking it up.
Flames on top.
Bottom 4, we got 8-1. Wow, Logan Fauci, cannon.
Cannon?
Cannon.
Confirmed?
Confirmed.
Did he throw it further or hit it further? That's not nice.
That's
We got a battle of the catcher cannons.
battle of the catcher cannons here. All right, Juraski had to hit his first at bat. Nice hit to right field on a 3-1 count. And that might drop. Mark is going in. He's going to make that play. Can of corn for Mark. He said try someone else.
That was big, Mark.
Wow, big donation from Frank or Mel. We appreciate you, Frank. Frank and his mom and the family. We appreciate all the support, gang. Tony, hard ball up the middle. Jeff
Tony's hitting
just
the
out
ball
of his
with
reach.
purpose tonight.
He is. One of the kids might have got into his cookie jar here, and he might be upset about it.
Real quick on this defense, because I had a question about it. Goddard is putting a new defense out there with Heitzer in left field, Will Perez in rotation at third, and Mark in right. Usually it's been Perez in left.
Been
Heitzer.
better.
Yeah, so they're trying new things to see if they can figure it out.
Eric, gonna take that strike. High pitch going both ways, folks. No use in complaining about it here.
I think at this point we all know that Folks is more willing to give you the high strike than the flat pitch.
He's a pitcher's ump, for sure. And I like that as a pitcher. Eric's going to smoke a ball at Nick, but
Try a different guy.
not the right guy to go for.
We were talking about it on the podcast. People we want to see fight folks. Richie Bomenblit is got to be like
On top. Yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
Lots of good hitters.
That's going to be a good draft.
I don't know, Joey's low-key a hothead, I think.
But I want to see
I get that
Richie
sense.
fight him. I want to see.
Yeah, but look at Richie. He's got a lot more. He could do a lot more damage. It's a hard ball. That's by Perez.
You gotta be running.
Fair.
Tony's going to go to third. Going to
I
make
can't
Heights
believe that
throw
was
it.
a fair ball. I don't think third base is in the right place.
I don't think
Probably
so
not.
either. All right, Tony at third, Richie at second, and we got Joe Tracy up here with 2 outs, right, Book? Stav? 2 outs? 2 outs. You would like to see, they need to cash in on both of these runs here. They need a little life.
Yes, sir.
That's going to maybe go up the middle. Wow, Richie, I wish Richie was running right away. Darren's got a hose. Wow, way to
Good
be
block, but
foul.
that ball still has to go to second. He was never going to run it.
I don't know why Richie, I think
bad base running right there.
he got caught up a little bit.
Yeah, you have to go.
It was bad base running. I
He's
guess
going
you didn't
away
want
from He's going away from you. You're never going to get thrown out at
Even
third
if
there.
it's on the ground 2 outs, you got to go.
maybe you don't want the ball to hit you kind of deal.
Jump over it.
Still a big run. Joey Bomenblit up here can help the team out a lot. That's a flare. Darren's underneath it. That's a third out. Well, you only nickel and dime from the top twice for 2 total runs.
Top 5, 8-2. I've not updated the end.
We got top 5. We got 8-2. We've got Bomenblit looking a little bit lifeless.
I hate that swing.
Nacho top.
Yeah.
Take a pitch.
Tell me something you don't know, Dom.
Tell me something good.
When you got the third, no way. But like, you should have been flying out of the gate.
Sounds like a little bit of chirping between Eric and Juraski there.
If you want to eat, I'll mic up.
It's okay. I'm all right now.
I'm good right now. Thank you, Dom.
I'm getting ready for the second game. I will have a little pizza just so I'm ready. The second game should be electric.
God, I got this mic.
What are the odds Nick DeLuise hits a home run today?
50-50. What are the odds
so
Nick
plus
DeLuise tries to
200?
come into this broadcast booth?
Plus minus 800.
I think there's a good chance Nicky nukes today. He's certainly going to be trying. It's not going to be because of lack of effort.
So what? Plus 300, plus 200? What do you got? Lay the line.
Plus 350, sure.
All right. You could lay at plus 350. You could lay that Nick is going to nuke. Martin Blackburn will take your bets.
I will not because I am pro him nuking. And I don't want to pay people out.
That's how you hedge, baby. Excitement versus the cash dollar. Nacho swinging hard. Richie's going to make that play. Gobbles it up. Play to first.
That's also another thing. Ball's not carrying. It was thick. They made a good point. I mean, I thought.
You got thick, humid air is right, but the sky's looking nice and clear now. You got a little
Absolutely
sun.
beautiful.
All right, we're back to the top in a blink of an eye. 1 out. Jeff Goddard up. This is a big inning here. it for Reese. Jeff swinging
Big-
first
it's
pitch.
fair.
That's a fair ball.
Got all of that one.
Not with that cannon behind the plate. Try another guy. Bob Frey, making his presence known. Hold the phone caught.
What
He's
an,
got
what
a
an honest
cannon.
response to Jeff.
What'd he say?
That was a C.
He said, that was fucking retarded. You could just tell how mad he is. You could feel the mad that's coming off him right now.
Folks want to know if this is an out for stepping in front of the plate.
No, it's both feet, I think.
Both feet?
Both feet have to be in front of
So
him.
both feet have to be in front of home.
Yes.
Darren's going to smoke a ball down the line. He's going to go for 2 here.
Oh, you had that. You had that 8.
Lenny doesn't want to see you get a double. He's trying to keep all the doubles for himself. You
No.
can't out-double him today.
You're just not that guy anymore, dude. In steps the actual guy.
Darren cutting his sleeves off.
You
Like
ever heard
one
of
of
the,
the
you ever
guys
heard of the
like,
Velisca axe murderer? That's Nikki.
okay. He had a single, his RBI single his first time up. There's 1 out, 1 on. 2 outs? 2 outs, 1 on. Let's see a little nuke here.
Johnny Hemp has arrived.
Wow.
Cooler in
just in
hand.
time for pizza. He missed again. 3-1 count here. I saw that look on Nick's face. He's going to take this one all the way.
Oh my. Oh my.
Wow. Wow.
That stayed in. That stayed in.
Nick is going to be up at 2.
Wow. How didn't that get caught and how did that stay in? How are both
That's
of
a
those
home
things
run.
true?
I think it hits his glove. He hits the fence. It pops out. But I think that's a home run. If his glove doesn't get in the way.
Wow.
Right?
Can't really tell because I hate that camera angle, but I don't know if that ever got out.
I don't know. Look how fucking tall he looks.
Got out. I think it just hit top fence.
There's no way Nicky's hitting the home run. It's up to plus 800.
He said I should have caught it.
Wow.
Joe Caputo said he'll take your action at plus 450.
That was
an RBI double.
I'm surprised that stayed in. The ball really isn't traveling. 9-2, right?
9-2, 2 out.
3-1 count now with Ann up here.
What's up, Austin?
Ostentatious, how are you?
What's up, buddy?
That's a big walk. I don't hate that walk, honestly.
No, it's
Kinda
not the worst.
reset.
The only thing that kills you here is a homer. If you're gonna hang here, you're mic'd up.
Now, though, now is a good time.
Now's a good time to hit the nuke.
Yeah, but after ever seeing Toronto not go out, there it is.
I mean, there it is. That might
Wow,
go.
Gamolka.
Hit that
He's
very
going
well.
all of it. That's a
Wow.
3-run home run.
Wow.
Do you take that? 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run.
That's the dagger. Yeah, you take that.
I think that's why he has to bat 5 or 6 and not 2.
So,
From
do you
your
want to
five
take
hitter,
back?
that's incredible.
Do you want to take back saying this wasn't over before?
I don't take it back because, I have to root for something. Oh, Ben has said it's over. He has conceded. I think we got a 12-2
That
ball
means if they
game.
come back now, that you don't have to pay them.
Yep, 12.
Yeah, 12-1, 12-2.
Just a slaughter.
So we got 12-2, top 5.
12-2, top 5. Mercy's 15 after 7. And I think we're looking in Mercy territory, folks.
Wow, okay, Faris. Great play out of that man there.
People walking in. Cowboy not excited after making a play. Like, you know it's bad when Cowboy doesn't make a joke on a ball that's
every
smoked
ball,
at him, right?
Do you guys want a
Richie's
nature lesson?
Yeah, sure.
I know the ball doesn't seem like it's traveling because it's humid out, but actually the ball travels farther in the humidity. That's because hydrogen is less dense than nitrogen and oxygen, which is what the air is normally comprised of.
Hydrogen water.
In a humid environment, the ball actually will travel farther because the air is less dense.
But
But you need to have the right angle. So I think Nick's ball was just too much of a line drive and then just carried on a line drive where Gamolka hit that ball into the sky and that ball just didn't stop traveling.
can I be completely honest?
You don't care.
I don't believe you.
Well, look it up.
I'm not gonna. I'm
Frank
just gonna
or Mel?
choose to disbelieve.
We need to Google.
Nick, there's no way of telling me Nick Tarano's ball didn't get out because of the angle.
Joe, you got Google on one of those machines?
Nick Tarano hit that ball 750 feet.
I want you to Google if humid air is less or more dense than regular air.
Why does he have 2 backs?
It's our stats guy, Joe, looking it up.
Just
Ready to hit?
I both believe and don't believe you because there's no way of telling me Nick Tarano's ball wasn't a nuke.
I just think he hit it too low. Johnny M got his bats. Good news for Team Pro Care this Sunday.
I mean, it's not like he's going to use it.
All right, Gio's up here.
It's
Start a
less
little
dense
something up.
than regular, yeah. So you were correct, Tom. I still don't believe you.
I am correct.
Yeah, I still don't believe you.
Some of us didn't have friends in high school, Martin. We had books. Oh, that's smoked up. Okay, that's a foul ball. What I want to know is how many runs do you have to score this inning to be back in?
You ask every time we do a broadcast and someone's down 10, you're like, how many to keep us going? The answer's none, dude. They could score 10 and I'm still calling this
So you're
game
saying I
over.
should just take a pizza break?
Yeah, we probably have like 30
No, we're
viewers.
gonna get a hit here, right past the third baseman.
How about
All right.
a routine
How about a
fly out
to
to center?
Darren Saylor? That'll do it.
That'll do, big.
We're fading fast here, folks.
Good
All
evening,
right, so
sir.
we got bottom 5. It's 12-2. Martin says he is hopeless.
31 different people watching this game, and I don't know why anyone does. Cowboys in.
Because they have nothing better to do on a Wednesday.
This is fair.
NBA Finals, who cares? 2 boring teams.
Just care until the fourth quarter.
Not even. I haven't watched one.
It's fair.
Hockey's over. The Yankees are going to get shut out again tonight.
Smoked up the middle.
Watch the Marlboro
Teams
softball.
do.
Watch Cowboys smoke a ball up the middle.
Nothing. You know, it's Cowboys not even excited. It's not good. Darren Wald stepping in.
How many times do you see that, though? Classic, make a play in the field, come up, get a
Get
hit.
it.
Tale as old as time. Thank you, Ben.
That's going to be a pop-up, Lenny. Is he going to get it? Great play, Len.
I have been told,
That's,
for all you listening at home, that the Yankees have in fact scored a run.
wow, good for them. 6, Frank? I don't think they could score 6 if you gave them 18 more innings tonight. Come on, Dola.
It's a tough pitch.
That is a good pitch. Nice and high, front of the mat.
Yeah, looks like it was. I thought it was going to land short.
Calls it late.
Such a late call. You got to be earlier than that.
Gotta call it sooner.
He never does that, and then that's why everybody gets mad.
And then he'll yell, I called it when I called it.
And then
DC has
says it-
arrived.
And it says if you don't like it, don't swing. But what am I going to strike out Loki?
Yeah, right.
Call it?
It's gonna be a
Another
fly ball.
foul out.
Padola's gonna foul out again. Is that the 6 that they ordered? It is 12-2, top 7. Death taxes and me forgetting. Not good. Death taxes and me forgetting to update the inning on the scoreboard. Well, mercy. Absolute mercy.
5 more
Do a
runs?
couple like backspaces before the.
What's the score?
12-2.
12-2.
I wish it was that easy, Joe.
Is it not?
What do you need for Mercy by this time?
15 after 7.
And then it becomes what?
Whoa.
12 after 8, maybe.
Yeah. Anytime after.
They don't fucking need me out here anyway, dude.
This game is going quick.
Has there ever been a trade mid-season?
I don't think so.
Marty, what happened?
You asked me to try something. I fucked it up completely.
Think Eric will give you up that quick?
Just like the Bomenblit draft.
Richie
Oh
Bomenblit
my God, what a
requesting trade
nightmare.
mid-game. And mid-season. The first time in Marlboro softball history,
So
folks.
funny.
Was not.
I can see a nice line drive in the hole. From the Heights man.
What has Heitzner done so far?
2 line drives except to left field.
Yeah, it was the one that Joe dropped.
There
And
it is.
that's going to be hit
That's gonna
deep
be
to right field. Good track by Padola. Does he know he called?
Tony
gotta
coaching
talk
up
to Doug.
Padola in right field here. Still frustrated from his 2 at-bats.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so, eh?
Yo, you do 9.
Will Perez up.
I think it's 9.
It's going to be a roll over to short. Cannot scoop it. Will's not going anywhere. Yo, did you pick in fantasy yet? Or trade?
Almost.
All right.
Mondo's back in talks.
Can you let me know before you do anything? Because there's a dependency on it. I said, let me know before you pull the trigger on anything, because I have a dependency on it. It's going to be a routine pop-up to short. Jake, after striking out looking, definitely not taking a pitch that at-bat.
No way.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster for him tonight.
Yeah, it's one of those days. Hit a line drive that gets turned into a homer, strikeout looking, soft pop-up.
Yeah, but your team's up, so
That's all that matters.
always a positive.
He did. First he hit legit.
Sarcona 2 for 2, Steve?
Yes, 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Can Len continue a hot day? He can. What a fucking ball to right field. Have a day, Lenny. What a beast. That was so sexy.
He waited so long for that, too. That was so impressive.
That was so sexy. And what a pro. Just get me off these bases. Spent way too much time on the bases today.
Time for like a crowd cam.
Got ourselves a good crowd forming here. I mean, most of it might be for the next game. A lot of people here early.
You're a crowd cam guy today. You're going mobile. Come on,
Man of the
Logan.
people.
Logan's had 2 good lineouts to left
Here
field
comes
today.
that little bloop hit to the middle.
He is due. Smoked it
Smoked it.
right at Rich. Right at Eric. Oh my. I mean, he's not wrong. He has hit the ball hard 3 times in 3 at-bats. Right at guys, but
With the better launch angle, that ball's gone.
Johnny Hemp's already in one, folks. Bottom 7?
Hemp, you're going to have to move from that spot.
No way. No way.
No way.
You sure?
Top 6. Bottom 5.
Well, that's not the mic
How?
when you're just blocking.
Guys,
This scoreboard keeper is a disaster. Who is keeping the inning on the scoreboard?
Good now, though. You centered it again.
Not the 2. The 2's off center.
All right, a little bit.
Yeah. I apologize to everyone who is actually relying on this for the inning. We're a mess.
This infield.
And we have a new infield here. We got Jake Heitzner at 3rd and Logan at 1st. I kind of love it, dude. Try something out. Figure it out.
You're up by 10 in the 6th.
Hell yeah. We were saying this the other day.
Makes a nice pie.
They're 3.
Melly's does make a nice pie.
Melly's
Shout
is
out
delicious. Hell yeah. Supporter of Marlboro softball. Melly's Pizzeria, right next to Home Depot on Route 9 in Marlboro. Intersection of Route 9 and Union Hill. Check them out. No free ads.
No free ads.
Oh, we were saying this on the podcast. Them trying to figure something out defensively to stop allowing like 11 runs. Steve Fry puts a good drive into this deep left. Nick Tarano camps under it.
Nice ball, wrong guy.
And
Steve.
this I think is what you try, right? Try a different third baseman, first baseman, corner outfield combo.
By 10.
Yeah.
You know,
And
and
tonight it's worked. Heitzner's been in the right spots today. Mark's made 2 or 3 plays in right, and their third baseman and first baseman haven't made errors.
The outfield looks a lot in right field. Everything looks a little bit more fluid because at left, everybody was shading towards the left a little bit. We played them, I left a lot of room out here, but too many guys go over here.
Right.
So
I think we've also confirmed that Goddard.
I think it makes their defense better as well as their offense, right? Is that fair to say?
I would agree.
If Jeff isn't walking the farm, they can play defense on this field.
Yes, it doesn't. They can't get killed on this field defensively.
Right.
Yeah.
And offensively, they can kill people.
And I will say with this new outfield, I feel like they look composed. Like I feel like Mark is a good leader in the
look
outfield.
comfortable.
Yeah, they all know what's going on out there. Where I didn't get that sense from Will and left, and left's important. Left can make or break you.
Yeah, because it puts Nick on roller skates over there too.
Yeah.
Even your pitcher, you know how hard it is to pitch to someone and be like they can't hit the ball to left field? Right field is one thing, but
Great pitch by Jeff. Get the front of the mat again.
Jeff's been mixing up the height and flat and deep and in. Like he's pitching tonight.
way better than when we played against him.
Good ball.
That's going to be short there to Richie.
This Bomenblit team just not coming through when they need to this game.
Yeah. Does Joe have a hit today, Book?
I think one.
All right, they could use it. We're back up. All right, folks. Thanks for sticking with us.
Trying to conserve battery for the next game.
Joe Tracy right up the middle. This is,
No, don't go 3.
that runner's going to move to second.
Don't start throwing it
Oh, it went through the fence.
Wow, through the
It
fence.
went through the fence.
That's going to score Richie, and it's going to move Joe Tracy to third.
That's why you can't throw the ball around, folks.
That's right. That's what, 3 runs now?
Yeah, it's 3 runs today.
All right, we got 12-5. Martin, that 15-5 is getting closer and closer. Oh, that was 4 runs this inning?
I think it's 6. 12-6.
Joey up here. He's going to take a
There we
ball
go.
outside.
Bomenblit takes a pitch.
Yeah, they scored 4 this inning and then they had 2.
Wow,
Call it a comeback.
12-6. It's
This Bomenblit team does like to play from behind a little bit. They do have a couple of comeback wins.
they're like Seabiscuit. That's a high fly ball. Nick is coming in to catch it.
So
That'll
they're
be
all
the
on
third out.
steroids?
Seabiscuit was, I think, notorious come from behind horse.
Yeah, but Seabiscuit also confirmed PEDs, so
I mean, it's horses. Like, you just fire them up there, turn them into glue when they're done, you know?
I mean,
12-6. Goddard has bottom and top.
12-6. What is it, top 7? 12-6, top 7. Goddard's got Nacho, and then the top coming up here. right.
Fogarty just looking to push this game along, calling for batter right away. And Team Bomenblit just got out of the dugout.
All the folks are waiting for game 2 here. But maybe we'll get a little fireworks here in game 1. Maybe we'll come from behind action. It's only 6 runs. 6 runs? You still got 9 outs left. Let's not panic, Martin. Let's not panic.
I'm not panicking when I can't.
All right, you heard that? Martin is confidently panicking at this point. Top of the 7th, 6-run game. Mr. Cornacchio's up, and then the top. So this is a bad time to have a bad time.
Glenn Marone has sent us an Google AI answer that confirms what you say too.
Oh, Nacho, that's 2 for 3. That hurt. That's a lot of body hitting the fucking pavement.
So Glenn Marone Google AI search confirms you're correct, and if Glenn Marone's Google AI search confirms you're correct, that means you're completely wrong.
Oh, about the density in the air?
Glenn
Marone MVP this week.
The ideal hitting
Glenn Marone's the player of the week this week.
He Googled ideal hitting conditions. It said warm and humid.
Electric.
Disavow.
That's what I said last week, and everybody told me I was crazy when Becker hit 3 home runs. They're like, no, it doesn't travel more than that.
Wow, Jeff Goddard, stay hot. Yeah, because
pretty sure the Arizona Diamondbacks
built different.
Don't the Arizona Diamondbacks in their domed stadium pump in humidity so the ball travels more?
And Colorado is high altitude, higher humidity, ball flies. Yeah, this is tough.
Smoke pot with John.
Nacho's going to score. Jeff's going to go the 3rd. There are no outs. Might be time for crowd cam. 7th inning stretch, I'll go. I'll crowd cam it up.
Yeah. Works for me, dude. I don't feel like talking to people today.
All right. I'll get the crowd going. I'll get the Wallmans and the what have yous around here. Maybe I'll catch someone ready for the game. Make Toronto hard off Eric's glove. Wow, our book guy says error, but I say hit because I'm a big fan of that guy at first.
That is an error. I'm sorry.
I love E-Bomb, but that's an error. He'll tell you it's an error.
You love Toronto too. Still an error.
I love both of them. Yeah, still an error.
Nick, they're giving you a bunch of errors in this book.
That's only his first.
And Toronto. Yeah, maybe we move closer. Maybe we get rid of left field. We could do, I think, closer. We can move the table next in the half inning. That's another walk for Toronto. That's the 2nd time. Bases juiced. No outs. DeMarco, come get your boy.
Does he go Yabo here?
He's got to.
Certainly going to try.
He's tried every at bat. He's got to try here.
No way to convince me he ain't tried. Cap 7 leads the book, and then Homer's next.
7 RBI day.
He's going for it. Oh, that's
he
a hard hit
tried,
ball.
but that'll be another 2 RBIs for him at
That's,
least.
that's going to score 2.
Ooh, good throw to second.
Wow. Wow. I think Ant lost his footing a little bit there.
Great throw by Juraski.
Threw behind the runner. That's a big first out.
I do think that Ant was safe though, and if he would have stayed where he was, he might have been fine because the bag moved. But once you go to try and reach for the bag again, you put yourself in a load of trouble.
Mark Goddard up. Also has had a nice day.
I hate the defense. They're not moving at all.
You're good there, Johnny.
Mark has 1 swing, and
Another
they're
ball
not shifting
up
at
the
all
middle.
to do anything about it.
Gamolka caught in a
Post.
pickle.
Bye.
Double play. You just got to go at that point, right? You commit, you go. They can't make a
Some
regular
bad
out, but the
baseball.
unconventional ones.
Getting a little cocky, maybe up a bunch of runs here.
16-6. Book 10-5. Hold on, I got it.
16-6, folks. Bottom 7.
He doesn't have enough fingers and toes to count on.
Yeah.
I got it. It was a hit. That weren't the hit.
He made all 3 outs on the bases too. That's
Never seen that before.
He did not have a 16.
Everybody got a hit.
Yeah, everyone got a hit.
Except for Toronto.
All the outs on the base paths.
King 6, bottom 7. Bottom 7?
Bottom 7.
You're going mobile or what?
We could.
It's all you if you want it.
You know, you
Go
hope
get that camera and bring it close. Fuck that left field.
Left field camera.
Yeah. That should be what. Actually, maybe don't go that far. Yo,
Yeah, bottom
I
seven,
don't know if
buddy.
we can take
Bottom seven.
speaking of 7th inning stretch,
Try. Just
Why
stop
don't you,
recording if we fail.
stretch your way on down to Guided Glam. Get some
I mean, it probably
wax
was.
spread,
I can't be the
stretch,
first one.
eyebrows, eyelash laminations,
I mean,
anything
there's
that
some
your
dumb
girl
base
wants,
runners in
she's
this
got it.
league, Joe.
Super personable, makes it more than just a awkward experience. Go check her out.
10% off, folks.
Just mention Marlboro softball.
You good to do that though?
You not want me to go?
I mean,
He's talking about the camera.
Oh.
yeah, I'm just.
Wow, folks is ready to ring someone up. Just kidding on that strike 3 call, folks.
Wow.
Full count here.
It's a sick.
Yeah. Imagine he strikes out now.
Incredible.
Ball
Smokes
right
the
by
ball.
Mocha.
Talk about a redemption story, folks.
From
Love it.
strikeout to single.
What up, boys? How we doing?
That's the finger.
Dom, my concern about traveling is that this camera next drive
I haven't tried
On
throwing.
base.
I swung the bat. I think it's all right at the bat.
My
At
bad.
what point we lose the streak and then you come back and,
Should I?
and we're down now.
I
I-
remember
It's
him.
a high fly ball to
Let's
Darren
maybe
Saylor.
try.
I feel bad though
One
because
side.
I mean, it's my fault.
Get this guy on camera.
reaction.
It was a pretty big play.
I know. If I could have kept that in front of me, I would
Freeze, hell of a game. You're just getting no help.
Oh boy.
It's definitely not good. It's way better than it was.
All right, Darren Wald's up here. 1 out.
3 hits with 3 home runs.
F10 and hung.
Hey, you never know. Fuck him. Great play by Jeff. That's the 2nd out of the inning here.
Yeah, I consider it 10.
Big fan of the way Mark's kind of
I
running.
consider the right center
Outfield
fielder.
from over here.
I don't know if I might have to put it on top though. I have no idea what's that.
Look at him in all his glory. Just
Tell him to get his sword. What is he doing?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
He's got a sword.
look at this guy.
I rooted so hard for him.
Love Padola.
2 outs. Runner on 2nd here.
Yeah.
Full count.
Still mad at him.
Runner will be going. 10-run game still.
What, Mike?
There it is.
It's a hard hit ball. Kamoka, what a good play. Safe at first.
Mike fucking Padola.
A lot of speed there.
Oh, we're running out of time
Are you?
for this game.
No.
Why?
we
They're gonna
started
rush.
late.
They're gonna rush you. They're gonna rush you because of the rain pushed you guys back.
Freeze wants the game to be called due to rain.
Don't ask your coach that question, Mike. He's busy.
Steve Fry's up. 2 outs.
Yes, how
runner
many
in the
outs?
corner. Takes that first pitch for a ball.
It's always, with us, it seems like it's always
1/3 of the time, probably. I don't know if that's how that works.
Carry the one.
Yeah. I still don't think that's odds. No.
In theory, yeah, for sure.
You can do anything if you put your mind
Wow,
to
that's a
it.
big
Yeah,
walk
it's like,
out
what
of
are the
Steve
chances
Fry.
something happens? Like, it's 50-50. It either does or doesn't. And you can't argue with that.
I've seen that. I've seen that whole thing.
All right, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Life's just a gamble, baby.
They have bottom top here, right? So
Yes.
down half, they're down 6.
They're down 10.
10, down 10. This is a massive at bat. If you can get the top up with Bases loaded. 2 outs.
Oh, high, right?
Big first pitch from
That's
Jeff.
illegal.
Illegal pitch.
Wait.
Good ears.
Getting ready.
It's a 3-1 count?
2-2.
2-2? The first one was a strike?
Yeah.
It looked like it missed.
A little sideways saucer. That's
And
gonna.
that's gonna-
Wow, Mark is playing perfect position to make that play. 3 outs.
Picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
You going rogue?
I could wait because I feel like every time I move, it freezes. But I don't think that's me, right?
But if you're gonna go, the one that you're gonna go to when you go rogue, like if you're gonna show people, you go. But yeah, this one never freezes when you go to it.
Do you want to wait in between games, or are we gonna go
For what?
for me to walk around? Do we care?
No, that's I think what Martin was asking if you were going to go rogue. Just let me know if you do, and I'll keep quiet.
Just call the game.
All right. Our best to try not to step
What do you guys got going on here?
You guys a clean broadcast.
A little Buddha setup.
Right off the school road in there, too. Off the stop sign.
Trying their
Is a calls a strike.
Shit, you came to. Are we on camera? Terrifying. We're just
Come
saying.
back here with
the game.
Doug. How many views? We got like around 40 something.
40's pretty good. I love that
Will Perez stepping into the batter's
you don't have to go to the watch
Website.
MarlboroSoftball.com.
What's your prognosis? Give us a.
We will win a close one.
very
That is goal tonight.
Jake Heitzner just got hit with the ball. That's not great. On the first baseline, going to left field.
Are you trying to zoom in or get pelted in the face?
I mean, we got a little.
That's the one advantage. They have a ginormous head, and this coach ain't gonna touch my head. Might dead the ball.
Not gonna damage your head, that's for sure. How many nukes you hitting tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing terrible all year. I'm hoping to get a couple singles through the infield.
Those who didn't see it
A
at
couple
home,
singles through the infield. That's Matt Hill.
threw a wild throw from shortstop.
Wow, folks want some of our pizza.
First base hustling hard.
Get the,
He's all right though.
it's the top of the eighth.
Way to get him off the bases.
Going over to his dugout right now. Nacho pinch running, and we hope that Jake Heisner's all right.
All eyes on Mike there. Out of the dugout, All time scene out of them.
Eric.
Wow, 3. What a modest.
16-13. Good.
16-13. That's a good score. I like that.
Maybe I'll hit a ball hard. I've hit one ball hard all year.
Play Marone, right?
That was Solano Jr., right?
Eric's just fucking kids out here. Yeah, worst you do is yell at him. He's taking violence out on him.
You honestly have.
And he wants to run that whole thing back. Could have been great.
You're on camera here, so head on a swivel. I agree with what you're saying, 100%. But you're on camera. Rob, what are you guys gonna win by today? About 15. Finally, a man on the team. Yeah. Evan said close. Matt Hill said close. Rob Cord says 15. By go by 1,000. What's a win?
The same pro, the Solano Jr. pro.
Look at everybody talking shit over here. You love it. Jake just taking one off the head, and he wants to get back in next inning. What a beast. No.
Did they get any runs that inning? Still
That is
16-6?
official, folks. That doesn't surprise me.
Who cares? Who the
Let's go
fuck
back
cares?
to home plate. That's not home plate. That's home plate,
All right.
folks.
A game's being played.
Worked out really well for me.
It's a great pitch.
This game is an absolute.
Gonna be right up the middle.
Jeff can't make that play up the middle. Wow.
All gamesmanship between.
Sweet.
Here.
There's a bunch of hot yoga moms that are.
Perfectly.
And I'm pretty sure that was the first out.
Jurassic
Little taste
unable
of the
to tag.
field.
And E-bomb, fresh off trying
Therese,
to kill
give me
someone.
one word to
Stat
describe
in the
this
box.
game.
For my boy.
Dong water? Abysmal. We love that.
Debatably 2 words. Fucking abysmal.
I don't know. I got a little taste of the field all the way around.
Sure, it was better than whatever this game was happening in this game.
I saw Jake up close and personal. Back 100% DC error. Fazzino asking for the score while there's whole scoreboard is amazing. That's Cal. Ripken.
Thanks, Len.
Card for my child. Someone to fuck.
Bottom 8, folks, and I can't wait for this one to
Wow.
end.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And then because the editing they had back in there, reprinted it and just put a black box over.
Short, good take. Richie, absolutely about to take the selfish swing of the day.
What are you here for, Richie?
There it is. Sometimes the selfish swing's the easiest single of all
I
time.
need to start. Do you hear that, Dave Meyer? I need to selfishly swing. You know,
Go back to the draft.
I mean, you guys had us up high.
all right, Ben, I think you owe me a pack of Uncle Arnie's. Are we going double or nothing on this next game?
Wow. So by very little.
Clearly an alpha on that
So the
squad.
answer is by very little. deep. Good pitch. That hit? That didn't hit?
I don't think so. Full count?
That was interesting that didn't hit.
That's a good take. Or a ballsy
A little
take.
ballsy take, yeah.
Depending on how you look.
Sure.
All right.
Joey Baum, youngest player on this team.
I'd like to see a hit out of him here. It's too little too late here, but 2 outs in the 8th.
Show some fight, right? You got how many outs, Steve?
2.
2 outs, bases
Always
loaded.
2 outs.
Why'd I even have
Right,
to ask?
yeah. There's that fry. Hard
Smokes it in the
swing.
gap.
Gamoka, great play. Jeff's starting to get hit hard here, but they're up by too much, and their team feels too good now.
That was an awesome play. Dude, he makes those types of plays and fucking.
Is it like hardened back up, or does it still say
Stop.
Guy out here. What's up?
We got our field. Oh,
Yeah, they're putting up the backstop for your game. They heard you were playing.
you get a little mud pile, says stuff. But it's going to firm up from people running around.
This top 9 still a 10-run ball game?
Top 9, 10-run ball game. Everything is over. I think that's
everything is over but this
song.
stream.
Do we want to move? That was in. Wow, we went from 42 to 23 like that, like lightning.
Oh.
Okay, we're back, folks. Guys, you missed an incredible play by Richie Bomenblit. Sorry we don't have it.
You'll never beat the 3 allegations now.
I can't believe we can't see third base.
I'm blind, so no, I don't.
Broadcast stream so far D-, says Tom Carroll. Wow.
Is it because we haven't mentioned ProCare yet?
Wow, Darren said
and that ball
a
might be
deep
gone.
Fly ball.
Never mind.
Caught by Juraski, end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, folks. It's a 10-run game. Will we get fireworks? Will Tom Carroll say something nice to me one day? We won't know. The answer is probably no. No to both. No with prejudice. Next game is brought to you by ProCare, so I'm guessing he's just, you know, trying to... At Ush, all you do is mention ProCare, to be fair.
Your teammate Steve Fry probably does. He doesn't have a beer, but he's got Surfside and stuff in there.
Oh no, I want a Miller Lite.
I do not have Miller Lights. Pez is here. Pez probably has Millers.
Richie Bomenblit, making defense great again.
Hey, Martin, our sponsor for the second game said get the technology up to date or he's pulling the sponsorship.
Is he gonna fucking give us money or what?
He said not at a D-. He's rating us a D-.
Tell him when his team starts being a D-, the broadcast will stop being.
He just said he would donate, and you know, so maybe say nice things to him. Tom, you are not fat. I don't know what Martin is saying. You look great in that bikini. I think we need to move that closer, Martin. And maybe we get rid of left field.
Should we just do it now?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, we're going to stop in between broadcasts, I would assume. That's a ball
Ground
hit
ball,
to
Will
Perez.
Perez.
Make another play. Lenny is just... He's like a nimble little cat out here. I like it. I'm a big fan. Lenny doesn't know Pilates, but he knows pull-outies. All right, Freeze. Let's get a hit here.
Let's go, Cowboy. Come on, Papa.
Papa. Wow, that's going to
Tough
nibble the
strike.
front of the plate.
Right back now, right back.
start calling Jeff Stewart Little.
Stuart Little.
He's just nibbling on the front of that plate.
Wow, that's a deep fly ball.
Try a
Nick
different
Brown
guy.
Tracks it back.
So my dynasty football league is in the middle of its rookie draft, and it's a very important part of the draft. A lot of moving parts, a lot of trade talks.
Sure.
I've told my league members to call me to talk trades. I don't text over. I only trade negotiate on phone calls.
So this is your fault.
That was the phone call that fucked me up. I respect it, but
With Jed Lowry, who's that guy?
Jed Lowry. Are we talking baseball now?
Is that who he was?
He was a baseball
GM?
player. No, Jeffrey Lurie.
Oh, okay.
But he's the owner of the Eagles. It's Howie Roseman.
I'm not an Eagles guy.
I'm not an Eagles guy.
How many
either.
Eagles
No-
do you
no
think you
ball.
could fight?
I'm a ball knower.
dude, I think the answer's none.
None.
I think
You can't
one single eagle.
If you fight an eagle, you fight America.
Tom
And
says,
you'll never win.
Tom says you guys aren't big on feedback. No, we love the feedback. I don't know what it is with Martin. His parents love him enough. I don't know what the issue is with him. That's the end of the game.
It's a very big win. It's a pack of Uncle Arnie's going to Dom, and we will take a short break and see you for what we hope is fireworks in this next game.
I want my sponsors to be supportive.
Tom Carroll, we're gonna go D- is what the bar is at. We're gonna try for a C+ this next game.
D- is still passing in my eyes.
Please get degrees.
I mean, clearly I'm the only academic scholar of this group because D- makes me want to kill myself.
I mean,
So
if we
we're
get
gonna go-
another
we're gonna
D,
go-
then we got double Ds, and then we're in
I've
business.
got double Ds already in my chest, on my initials. Too many double Ds for me. Okay? We're going to try a couple things. We're going to end this stream, and we'll be right back.
Do you know how to do that?
I don't.